We're going to go back to our first cruise with, of course, a Princess. It's a 7-night Norwegian Fjord. It's in August, so you're going to get great temperatures as well. Very important, obviously, when visiting the fjord. So let's take you on board and give you a little idea of what life's going to be like with, of course, Princess. So, great reputation, Keith.
Yeah, they are. And they've got this philosophy at the moment, this kind of new promise they're making you, where you're going to come back new. You're going to come back completely refreshed. They really angle their whole cruises regarding this. The one thing about Princess is it's American-style cruising, and they're consistent. All their ships have a consistent high standard. And if you sail on one Princess ship and there's things you love, you'll find that on the next one that you go on. They do a great selection of different foods that you're seeing some of the pictures of here, with the kind of anytime flexible dining. They've also called the quiet innovators. They've brought a lot of new things to the cruise industry, such as the movies Under the Stars, where you get your popcorn, watch the big films at night, such as the big ships tour, where you get to see the engine room and meet the captain and go on the bridge, such as the chef's table experience, where you get to dine with 12 other passengers and have a chef cook a meal in front of you and get the menu from it as well. Very friendly crew. There's crooners on board, which specialises in martinis, 52 different types.
52?
And 52 different types of martini they serve up for you. The sanctuary for adult-only enjoyment as well. You didn't think there were 52, did you?
I was thinking even I wouldn't manage to try them all.
You were just thinking shaken or stirred. That's what we were thinking, Mr. Bond.
No, let's show you this great itinerary, because it is stunning, and it's a 9th of August, and this must be one of the best times.
Really good. I mean, I've cruised around the fjords during August many times, and it's suntanning weather. It's amazing. And you've got to be able to be outside because of everything you can see. So, Southampton straight through to Stavanger. This is beautiful. Sophisticated little city, thriving in a patchwork of heather-covered hills and breathtaking fjords. There's a contrast of modern architecture, trendy, stylish cafes with ancient cobblestone walkways and rows of 18th century whitewashed wooden houses. You can stroll through the old quarter, which is packed with oldie-worldy wooden houses, and see the artists hard at work. And then you can head out to some spectacular sites, like this is the Troll's Tongue, you've got Pulpit Rock, the Kajag Boulder, which are all accessible from here, and I would recommend doing that. And of course, you've got quirky museums and miles of pristine beach, and just loads of wonderful, wonderful fjords to enjoy.
Now, where next?
We're going to Skulden, and this is situated, Skulden, in the heart of the Norwegian fjords, and it's in part of Songer Fjord, which is your gateway to a world of wonder, and it abounds with national treasures, thundering waterfalls, two UNESCO protected sites, ice blue fjords, hemmed in with sky-reaching mountains and scenery so unbelievably spectacular you may just lose your breath. You're looking at one of the famous stave churches here that you'll be able to see, and also the ruggedly handsome mountains in Majostordheim National Park. It's a captivating area that's yours to discover. From here, we're going off to Alison. This is a medley of turrets and spires and ornamental twists that gives the town a magical fairy tale feel. Even more unusual because it's sprinkled across several islands with the spectacular Sunnymore Alps as a backdrop. It's an Art Nouveau centre, gorgeous period buildings which piece together the wonderful architectural history. And again, you can go up to Mount Axler for great views, or head out on one of the best car journeys ever, which is the Trollstigen Road, seeing the biggest vertical drop in Europe, 6,000 foot, the Troll Wall. Incredible.
Oh, so it must be spectacular.
It really is. The views are breathtaking. And then finally, Sean, we're going to Bergen. And your first glimpse of this quaint town will be the old Hanseatic Wharf, lined with narrow peaked roof buildings in various colours of ancient wooden construction. The funicular will take you up to Mount Florian. That's the square that I was talking about there, the Hanseatic Wharf. And then the funicular takes you up for great views, and you can wander back down. You can see the funicular there and the lights.
Yeah,
you can wander back down to the fish market, get some wonderful seafood, or head out to Lake Nordas, which is the home of Norway's famous composer, Edvard Grieg. So loads for you to do here.
Well, we have got an outstanding price. Bear in mind, this is peak season. This is August, when prices are always really, really high. And if you book tonight, we have got the exclusive $275. That's a lot of money, isn't it? It is. It's a big onboard spend. That's per stateroom as well. And so let's just show you this stunning ship as well. She's called the Emerald Princess. And again, the standards, if you've never cruised before, the standards that you get on board cruise ships are exceptional. You know, the service, the food, the choice.
This is why when people start to cruise, Sean, they never go back and do anything else, because it's the value, it's the quality, and it's the service. You're going to meet people who are going to be serving you, who you're going to make friends with, you're going to want to keep in contact with, who you're going to want to come back and cruise on that ship again, just to meet them again. And you follow certain crew members. I know so many people that follow certain crew members, captains, cabin stewards around the fleet, because they build up relationships. That's what it's all about, making friends. The beautiful ship. The big thing about Princess is the piazza, this kind of based on the Italian town, where there's a marketplace where there's loads of spontaneous entertainment, where you've got the vines for the wonderful wine bar with kind of sushi, and where you've got loads of wonderful, wonderful entertainment that just spontaneously happens, like stilt walkers, or, you know, even BMXing sometimes just explodes.
I mean, you can never ever be bored on a cruise ship, and I really mean that. There's always so much going on, always so much choice, great entertainment, as Keith mentioned, and I mean, look how beautiful the ships are.
And this is the Movies Under the Stars idea.
Oh,
so you sit there at night, you know, you get some popcorn coming round, get your drink, and you just get to watch amazing films under the stars, which is purely magical. It's a fairy tale.
And don't forget, if you do want to go for a different type of stateroom, you might want to go for an ocean view or balcony, just speak to the call centre. We have got cruise consultants that are very experienced who can talk you through the different options.
And we always say with the Fjords, you know, getting a room with a view, getting a balcony, if you can do that, do it. It's worth it.
Well, just
really
looking at the ocean view is only starting at £70 more, isn't it?
Yeah, which is really good value.
So, you know, if you want to take in all of that gorgeous
But
scenery.
it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, the Fjords. If you can push for the balcony, do it. I mean, you're going to enjoy it anyway, because you can just go out on deck. But at every single moment when you're in the Fjords, there's something to see. It's amazing. Whales, eagles,
well,
mountains.
Here's the details, and so if you book right now, we've got the $275 on-board spend. And now, with this being in the summer holidays as well, the school holidays, a family of 4 could cruise, sharing a room for 2,349. But actually, Keith, we worked out you could even go for 2 rooms, couldn't you?
Yeah, it's £100 more to go for 2 rooms, but then you get the extra $275 on-board spend.
Oh, good thinking.
Yeah, and so what you do is you could have, if the kids are older, you could have them in a cabin and mum and dad next door, or you could split it, mum with, you know, depending on, you know, how romantic you want your cruise to be.
But it could work out a really affordable family holiday as well. In terms of excursions as well, now you could book these on board the ship, but if you pre-book them with Planet Cruise, we can save you up to 60% on the price. And also, it just means you get them all booked in advance, nice and early, so no stress or hassle, anything like that. And they're great prices and very well organised, aren't they?
Absolutely.